Hello. Uh, what's up? So, I want to talk about Splatoon 3 today and yap about it. Um, I hope I'm on the personal channel. I am. Cool. And I don't think Twitch is going. No, it's not cool. This time, unlike last time where I yapped and it went on Twitch. Um, so I want to talk a bit about Splatoon 3's future outside of update 10.0, what I think the future of the series is going to be like and stuff like that. Let me pull up the YouTube stream and tweet it out. So give me a quick sec to uh to do that. Ika dashboard and here. Yeah, I gotta like move chat to the left side of this monitor. Actually, can I stick it? Yeah. There you go. Actually, I can't full screen it. Fuck it. This is going back where it was, and I'm just gonna pull it up in the browser and full screen it because that is easier to do. Oh yeah, I need to screen share. Oh, I know what I'll do. I know. Actually, can I pull up my personal channel on my main and then pull up chat through that? No. Maybe if I do that. No. Yeah, I gotta go to this, like, gotta switch accounts. Damn. Give me a sec. I mean, I could, yeah, I need to pull up chat. I can see it, but like, I wanna full screen this shit. Pop out. There we go. Cool. All right. There we go. I'm good now. All right, let's yap. So for Splatoon 3, I was looking at stages. So first off, Chara has two videos talking about third kits for the next update because there's some odd omissions into third kits. Actually, do I have a note? Did I take note of hang on, let me pull up my Google Keep. I'm pretty sure I took yeah, I did. Cool, here. I need to put this in a document. There we go. Put this on a second page. Let me put this on like a there we go. And then in theory, if I do this, there we go. Cool. Now I can't see this display, so it's gonna be kind of jank. Let me put this here so I could see it. Kinda. Okay, that didn't work. Fuck. Let me put this back. And what's gonna help me here? Where's the preview? Open preview projector on that one. There we go. So, yeah, I still can't read this. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna do some jank. Actually, I know what to do. I know what to do here. No, on this monitor, close it, and then on this monitor, I'll. Oh wait, couldn't I just open a preview window? Yeah, that kinda that didn't work. Damn, still can't read it. Open source projector. You know what? I'm just gonna preview the monitor. There. All right. Let me move the mic or fuck it. I'll figure this one out. Maybe I should. Yeah, this'll do. This will do. Um so for maps, I mean I have the map selection screen up. Where's my mouse? Yo, where is my mouse? It's on the there it is. Cool. So we have yeah, so these are the maps that are in Splatoon 1 and 2 that are not in 3. And then we'll get to this part later. But the main thing is the weapons. So these are the weapons that don't have third kits currently. I'm gonna do this. I don't know. I'll just do this there. These are the weapons that do not have third kits right now. Also, I can't see chat. It's behind me, so I'm sorry. I have to like look behind me. Sorry. But yeah, these are the weapons that don't have third kits, and it is weird some like oversights in their kits. So there's 100% going to be another set of third kits. At least I could see these getting third kits. Wellstring and Mint are pretty new, so they might leave them out. But like, I think they have 35, so that'd be 33. So I don't know. Which at that point, like, yeah, I think they're gonna want to go the extra route. Well, actually, these two, if they did them, they have to have either a Kensa. I mean, they could do Sheldon's picks and new ones. I guess it's also looking at like what has had a Sheldon's picks. You've had a Sheldon's picks. Actually, I'm gonna highlight these. I guess we'll do that one for Sheldon's picks. Gal hasn't. That's okay. This one's had a Sheldon's picks. This is gonna be kind of annoying to do. I think Roller has had a Sheldon's picks, but it was Koro, and I don't see that returning. So I think they're gonna do Kensa. Squiffer's new leader. Did leader have a Sheldon's picks? I don't think so. I think Bamboo did. Don't quote me on that. Let me pull up a list. Hang on. See, I think the problem with Sheldon's picks is that okay, yeah, Bamboo did have a Sheldon's picks. Uh, let's see here. Squiffer had a Sheldon's picks in the past. Did Roller? No. Technically, no. Koro was its second kit then. Brush? Where's Brush? Luna, Range has had Grim, which isn't listed here. Oh, it's because it's volume 1. Oh. There's 2 volumes. Cool. Yeah, so, shoot. Junior, Gal, Nova Squeezer as a new. Wait, so oh yeah, Kora existed. But I think they're gonna go the Kensa route with this one. Because Kora was in reference to a magazine, and I don't know if they're gonna reference it again, but they could. I don't think they will. I'll give it a special blue for that one. Leader didn't have one. Goo was new. Pencil's new. Bucket. Oh yeah, Bucket had Soda Slosher. Machine, no. Blob was new. Explo's new. Heavy. Yeah, Heavy's had Remix. So yeah, that's gonna be a Sheldon's picks. Ballpoint, no. Not, no. Edit, Gluga, Tetra, Dowser, Brella, Recycle. Okay. Range has had one. I don't know about Luna. I don't think it's had a Sheldon's picks. Clash, Rapid, S Blast. Maybe Rapid? Because they did do hang on. Oh yeah, Zap. Yeah, I got Zap. Sploosh, Tenna. There was one for Dapples, but that's already done. Cherry H3. Wait, did H3 get a third kit? Did H3 get a third kit? Hang on. Can I look in the NSO app? Oh, I mean, I have the game right here. Stupid. Did Yeah, and L3 did. Yeah, both L3 and H3 have third kits. Wow, that's nice. But yeah, it's like a lot of the Sheldon's picks are already taken, except for like a handful, which isn't many. And like they got to do, um, yeah, that's all of them. And like you see that number of Sheldon's picks, and it's like, oof, what's happening here? Like they gotta have about 15 Sheldon's picks. Two, three, four, five. Well, shoot, I lost count. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 9. That means they need 6 more. Cool. Where can we grab 6 from? Uh, here's 2. Uh, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they could. And then these 2. Yeah, they could. They could do that. Add some new Sheldon's picks. And then Kensa. What's had Kensa? I know Junior has had Kensa. Oh yeah, Gal has had Kensa. I would do black, but we'll do pink. Nova is new. Squeezer, no. Kensa Flingza, no. Kensa Leader, Kensa Goo, Kensa Pencil, Kensa Machine. Yeah, that's had a Kensa. Blob, no. Explo, no. BP, not. Edit, Gluga. I think Gluga's had Kensa. Tetra, Dowser, Brella, Recycle. Didn't Brella get a Kensa? No, it was undercover. Luna. Yeah, Luna's had a Kensa. Clash, Rapid, Esplat. Yeah. I think Brush had a Kensa? No. I know like Rollers had a Kensa. Okay, yeah, this is possible to do Kensas, yeah. Yeah, this works. Anywho, I digress. Yeah, they could do Kensas and stuff, but yeah. Um, I think like Holiday Squeezer that Char talked about is kind of a dumb name. I don't think they'd call it that, but you know, I think the Kensa aesthetic would be nice to have back again, that black and white two tone. But I know some uplands have that already, so they got to do something different. I maybe they put in gold or something. That'd be nice to do like gold, black and white. I don't know. It'd be cool. Or no, because black and white is kind of their thing, even with gear. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they do. But like I still want to see it somehow. But yeah, so weapon wise, third kits, it's pretty possible for them to just give everything a third kit. That'd be really nice. So yeah. And then for maps. Oh shoot, I gotta go over here. And yo, where's my mouse? Okay, so here it is. Then I take it over to the monitor. And I don't see it. There it is. Cool. Um, and then we go back to the game. If I can find my controller. This setup is so scuffed. I am sorry. Um, and then if I look at weapon wise or no, map wise, there's the obvious thing of this be having one stage for this list, which is weird. Whereas here, we have 12. So there's 11 maps they can add. And so I thought, hey, what maps could they add? But it's also how would they add them? Because there's no way next update they're adding 11 maps. They're not doing that shit. Actually, I'm going to switch back in a sec. So here's what I think they're going to do. So I picked out 11 maps. I think they're going to start with either the Reef or Salt Spray Rig in the next update. One of the two. And I think it's going to be around September, around the 3-year anniversary of the game. I think what they're going to do is they'll do it like recent update where they'll have a presentation. They'll talk a bit about the update. They'll talk about the league. They gotta talk about the league that's happening soon in Splatoon 3, the North American League. Granted, that's very specific to North America. Um, they also got to announce the final Splatfest that's being rerun. I assume they're gonna rerun the Grand Festival again in September for the 3-year anniversary of the game, which would be crazy. They haven't done that before. Oh my! Why is my phone not charging? Ah, weird. Well, it's charging now. Um, so yeah, and I'm not sure if they're gonna bring back the Reef or Salt Spray Rig. The Reef was the flagship Splatoon 2 map. So that's cool. That makes sense if you want to follow the steps of Urchin. But Salt Spray Rig is the final Splatoon 1 map that needs to go to Splatoon 3. And people have said no because that map was banned in Splatoon 1. But, we saw maps like Hammerhead come back that were heavily changed. So I really think Salt Spray is it. Like, that is going to be the next map because they've brought back Hammerhead. They've done dramatic changes to that map. Salt Spray makes a lot of sense. Maybe there's like a lore reason though for Salt Spray. They should have a developer interview to like talk about that, uh, or have some way to talk about that. I feel like if there was a lore reason, they probably would have mentioned it in the game somewhere, in like a sunken scroll or something. But they didn't. So I feel like it's possible. But yeah, and then there's 10 more picks now. So, the Reef would be the other one. I think they do. I think what's most likely is they do Salt Spray Rig, and then in another update at the end of the league, Nogami will come out and talk about the final update, and like they've done with a lot of Splatoon stuff out of nowhere. Um, so yeah, usually they announce third kits, but like third kits are a very competitive oriented thing. So I think they want that out for the tournament or for the league. Um, so yeah. So I think what's gonna happen is they'll announce maps. I mean, those are also competitive oriented, I guess. But they'll have these maps showing. Um, they'll have the Reef, they'll have Muscle for all the original Splatoon 2 maps being added to 3. Why? I mean, it kind of makes sense. They added some to Splatoon 2, but not all of them, and it never felt like there was this is what makes it in the Splatoon 3. It's just like a hey, fuck it, let's just put this map in. And it never really felt like there was thought around what map gets added to Splatoon 3. Okay, I want to make sure my mic was working. For a sec, I was like, wait, is my mic working? Because I knew I had it off earlier. Anyways, um, yeah, so I'm like, hey, these maps would make it. And then these maps won't. These maps were Splatoon 1 maps that were in Splatoon 2. They debuted in Splatoon 1, they reported to Splatoon 2, but they're not in Splatoon 3. So I think those 11 picks at the bottom are the maps. And there's going to be 2 new maps, I guess, because I don't know what else to do. Or they leave 2 maps blank. That's an option as well. Um, but yeah, I don't know what else to do from here. But yeah. Oh yeah, Walleye as well. um, yeah. And honestly, Walleye Warehouse can stay in Splatoon 1. Arowana Mall kind of sucks. That one was a nice map. I liked it. Black Belly is the same. Like, okay, the maps that I wished returned from these are like Arowana, Black Belly, Casuals would love to have Moray back. Camp was pretty fun, not competitively. And then I really liked this one, Anchovy. So it's like, okay, these are the maps we're really missing out on. These two, and these two, like that. That's it. Just 5 maps. That's pretty cool. Um, I mean, heck, they could put 2 of them in the game. That'd be nice. Although at this point, it's kind of like, man, wouldn't it be nice if they went the extra mile and brought back like, you know, everything? They brought back the rest of the maps in the series. Um, these extra 8 maps. Wouldn't it be nice they put them in the game? Wouldn't it be nice if they added Octo expansion to Splatoon 3, where, if you had it in Splatoon 2, you just get it in 3. Or if you purchase the expansion pass for Splatoon 3, you get Octo expansion in that. If you're, and that also applies to the NSO expansion pass as well, not just the Splatoon 3 expansion pass for side order. Um, because it is $30. Uh, yeah. It'd be nice if they brought that back because I don't think many people are gonna go out and buy Splatoon 2 to play Octo expansion. Like you got to spend $60 to get Splatoon 2. That game doesn't go on sale because no, who wants to buy Splatoon 2? No one's playing that game online. And then you got to spend an extra $20, I think, for Octo expansion. That's $80 right there to experience Octo expansion. That's kind of dumb, and it's really fucking good. So it's a shame that it's just paywalled like that behind a dead game. So I wish they would put it in Splatoon 3. I know they won't do that, but I wish. Um, I mean, I guess at that point you can also be like, why can't they bring back Bubble Blower? That'd be nice. But we're so deep in the third kits that they kind of can't. But yeah, because like we already have all the hubs back in the series. They've went. It's like why not go the extra mile to make Splatoon 3 the ultimate Splatoon game? Yeah, not every special's returned, obviously, because like they were broken in Splatoon 1. Splatoon 2 was kind of bullshit. And yeah, so it makes sense to go a different direction for 3 to bring back some of the good ones or the okay ones, and then have new ones. But yeah, like why not go the extra mile to make Splatoon 3 the best Splatoon game that can be? So then in Splatoon 4, the devs can scrap everything and start from scratch again, which I don't like. I don't like doing that. I wish they could. Um, hang on, my mouth burns. I wish they could. You know, Chara has a video where he narrows down the Splatoon specials, mainly Splatoon 3, plus Bubble Blower, but yeah, to like a good list, and then like you could build a game based off of that, those specials, narrow it down. But you can also have a Splatoon game where you start from scratch and do something completely new, like Splatoon 2 did. Because you're gonna be going to a new setting, a new place, a new everything. Everything's gonna be new. So why not just go balls to the walls with that and make everything new? New mechanics, like not just something small like Squid Roll and Squid Surge, like a new thing to use in battle, like something that changes battles dramatically, like Splatoon 2 kind of did, but like in a much better positive direction, like Splatoon 3, you know? But yeah, like that's a different direction to go for a new Splatoon game. Um, yeah, there's a lot of stuff you could do. Um, yeah. Um, I really hope that like you know you can iterate and iterate and iterate, but it's gonna get kind of boring if you just keep doing that. Um, so yeah. Um, yeah. I mean maybe Splatoon 4 would do a good mix of both. That'd be nice. Have a good mix of returning things, and then a mix of new things. But that's kind of what Splatoon 3 did, I guess. So I don't know. Um, I don't know. But it'd be cool to just see both sides. This would be a perfect Splatfest, you know? Maybe the final Fest rerun. Well, they're not going to make a new theme for that. But if they did, um, this would be the perfect time to have like 3 core game ideas to put out there for Splatoon 4. So, yeah. Man, my mouth feels weird. Um, my mouth like I ate chocolate, that's why. Anyways, yeah. I know they're not gonna go the extra mile, and like even at the end of the day, there's gonna be something people are gonna complain about. Balance as another thing that they didn't really do that with. There's because like it's pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like hammer blocking from the front. There's like a bajillion changes. Chara has a video on the Reef Slider contract. That's the video title, and how he talks about how Reef Slider is a special that is both bullshit and dumb, and how there is specials in Splatoon 3 that are either bullshit, like bullshit weak, or dumb, like really pathetic, or no, really weak or really powerful. And some are kind of in the middle, and they're like okay and fine. But yeah, like overtuned broken specials. I wouldn't say broken, but overtuned specials. Some of them are a little on the weaker side of things, and then that are on the bullshit weak side, and then you get that middle ground where things are fine. Um, yeah, like it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Um, so yeah, and I guess it's gotten better over time. But yeah, like with the Zuko nerfs and stuff, that's nice, but it was small, and it didn't fix like the startup as an example. Like kinda, they did put like 10 frames to it, but it needs more, you know. Um, but yeah, I digress. Um, yeah, yeah. My so yeah, it's like they could always do more. There's always more they can add in balance wise and stuff they could do. Um, and yeah, um, yeah. It's just people realize like, oh, they're not gonna add blocking from the front to hammer. Um, it'd be amazing, but I don't see them doing it. So yeah. That's kind of my thoughts on Splatoon 3 is like it's a great game, but there's things they could do and they're just not gonna. So, yeah. I'm going to go cuz I'm not feeling great. Peace. Yo, can I like there it goes.